What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, the real Jussy of the Distorted Theorist, and it has finally arrived, the big one we've all, us, the WWE Universe and beyond, has been waiting for. The Mr. McMahon trailer dropped today by Netflix. Now, this is a whole can of worms, so I got to get into it. But before I do, as always, if you want to support the channel, and if you're a wrestling fan, because I don't know if we got many in here, as always, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave me a comment down below after we watch this together. What do you think of our dear Mr. McMahon? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a touchy subject right now, okay? Vincent Kennedy McMahon, the GOAT back in the day, okay? The GOAT of the wrestling world, responsible for massive names. I'm talking Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, on to the Bret Harts and the Shawn Michaels, onward again to the Stone Cold Steve Austins, the Rocks, the Triple H's, and onward even further to the Brock Lesnar's, John Cena's, Randy Orton's, and well, into today, I'd love to give him credit for people like my man, the Bloodline. That's right. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. Now I know, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, The Shield, okay, Dean Ambrose. Although I'd like to believe that, Triple H was, Paul Levesque was more responsible. But rewind. The documentary about Mr. McMahon, we knew it was coming. It got delayed. Why'd it get delayed? Big taboo in the wrestling world when it all came out. Mr. McMahon, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, defecating, doing some shady business, throwing his money around behind the scenes with apparently our boy Brock Lesnar and John Laurinaitis and all these other people, okay? He left WWE. He backed out. Gone. Finito. The chairman of the board, okay? I don't even know if this is going to touch on any of that, but there was a delay after it all came out, so I'm wondering, was there more to be captured? Is he telling his side of the story? Or is this more of a docu-series, a documentary, biography, whatever you want to call it, of our dear Mr. McMahon? He's built an empire, but will we all have to watch as it crashes and burns and rises from the ashes under a new management? Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get into the trailer for Mr. McMahon coming to Netflix right now.
People have wondered who I really am. The portrayal of me, I'm a bad guy. But no one really knows me.
We're about to.
In the world of professional wrestling,
Vince McMahon.
he's easy to hate. What you expect,
I don't fight fair.
The memories.
that's exactly what you're gonna get.
It's not my fault that I happen to be a self-made billionaire.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to All American Wrestling.
When I bought my dad's business, my vision was to make this mainstream.
Welcome to WrestleMania.
Vince created this huge empire.
Billion-dollar
did.
entertainment juggernaut.
He did things no one thought were possible. Everything he did turned to gold.
So electrifying.
There were so many scandals going on.
On trial
The
for
scandal.
steroids.
90% of the wrestlers are on steroids.
Another dead wrestler.
This rocked the very foundation.
Man, they're talking about Chris
I
Benoit,
would accept
dude.
no responsibility whatsoever.
None whatsoever. They live this lifestyle.
Wow.
Breaking news, Vince McMahon is stepping aside.
The lawsuit
No,
accusing
so they are
him of
touching on it.
countless depraved and humiliating acts.
I didn't think the lawsuit could shock me, and I was
I got goosebumps. Yo, okay, so they're going.
When it comes to Vince, a lot of that
Deep
as a
diving.
character, he's going to show you what he wants you to see.
Smoke and mirrors, man.
The lines of reality are very blurred in our business. The individual loses all sense of who they really are.
My name is not Vince.
I got to see this.
My name is Mr. McMahon.
Yeah, it is. Wow. Wow, and that's like 3 weeks away. Okay. Okay, this is touching on some stuff. I wasn't sure. I mean, your boy here, I watch his Monday Night Raw, I watch the SmackDown, a little bit of NXT, and definitely every PLE. You know what? Fuck it. I'm calling them pay-per-views because PPV is what it is, okay? I know we're moved on to entertainment, but I was there when it was the Federation, okay? I need to know some stuff. Like, okay, when I came into wrestling, I got into wrestling when The Rock and Triple H and Stone Cold were on the precipice of their end of their careers, sort of. Right before that sweet spot, when, you know, Monday Night Raw, Raw is War, all that, that's where I came in. But it was right before the ruthless aggression era, okay? Like, I was right before that, you know what I'm saying? My love for wrestling started with Jeff Hardy. He is and always will be probably my favorite wrestler of all time. Just the things I've seen that man do when I was a kid was just, you know, death-defying and just encapsulated me, and that's where I stand. The Undertaker, great character. Also one of the greats moving forward. I love Roman Reigns. Rest in peace to Bray Wyatt, who was probably going to be my number 2 moving forward forever. It's just so many great characters came from, I assume, the mind of Mr. McMahon, Vince McMahon. And to see his fall from grace now happening is a bit shocking, a bit jarring for any, I think, wrestling fan out there who's probably watching this right now with me. And I do believe there is a story that we, as the WWE Universe, the fans, the people, deserve to know. So that we can, like, right now, I mean, you have this billionaire philanthropist, okay, running this multi-billion-dollar company, and the next minute we're being told that he's, you know, doing shady business behind closed doors. He's stepping down from the CEO position, and we're almost being fed a decision that we didn't make. Now, I'm not justifying or saying what he did is accused of doing was correct. By far, definitely not. But how can we interpret and make our own decision without having all the facts, or at least a grander scheme of the story being told? And I think that's what Netflix is going to aim to do here. And I don't even know if they have his permission to, you know, once you sign on for a series like this, I think everything gets exposed. And I think Vince McMahon very clearly knew that. So what did he sign up for? And with those delays, are we getting any additional information that was maybe inserted after the fact, especially on the tail end of what this docuseries is going to be, that might shed some light for the average viewer or the diehard fans like us to just really come to terms with what happened and make a decision of, will it taint his legacy? You know what I mean? As I've seen in the trailer, which, again, something you never see, Chris Benoit was shown on screen. Will we see things like Eddie Guerrero, etc.? We were told what these characters and what these people, right, these real people did, and we make our own judgments. Like me, for example, Chris Benoit, what he did was absolutely heinous. Do not condone it whatsoever. The man obviously had issues. Am I going to sit here and tell you that I don't watch his matches or love to hear his entrance music when it hits because of what he did? No. I mean, to me, the wrestler is a TV persona. Okay? What he did in his real life, as gross and disgusting as it was, yeah, the person, Chris Benoit, should be expunged. But the character Chris Benoit has a place in wrestling history, and I just feel like somewhat that needs to be respected. Unfortunately, you know, society and television don't portray it that way. Again, this is just my opinion. Would love if you guys comment down below what you think of what I just said, or this whole unfolding of Vincent Kennedy McMahon as a whole, because I think we're going to want to blow up the chat, and all of us wrestling fans are going to want to have a word or two with each other about what's to come. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me for my trailer reaction for Mr. McMahon, coming to Netflix September 25th. As always, if you want to support the channel, and we do appreciate it, if you would just take a second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, because me and my boy Peter, we are on our way to 10K. And with that, I am the real Jussy of the Distorted Theorists. And like we always say around here, keep it real.